Hello, I'm John, the sewing machine doctor. I've been repairing sewing machines off and on since '82. Learned how to work on them when I was living in Florida. Actually went down there as a motorcycle mechanic and decided that it was still seasonal work, so I had a chance to work on sewing machines, and I thought, geez, how how hard can that be? I've been fixing motorcycles all my life. So I got some training down there at Stan's Sew and Save, and worked out well. He said he was the most talented natural born mechanic he's ever met, which is nice. This is a machine that I bought specifically to resell after I've reconditioned it. I won't make this video real long because it seems like 5 or 6 minutes of YouTube translates to 3 hours worth of upload time. So I also work a full-time job besides this, running a website for a company. So it keeps me quite busy. I still like to tinker on sewing machines though. This one, like I said, I bought it with the intention of fixing it and reselling it. I can set it up for leather, which I've done a lot of machines. These older machines are really well built. They're all metal, not like the cheap plastic ones you would buy today. And so I put a $60 service into this one already. I'm just going to thread this needle. I didn't explain it, but you can see how it's threaded. And here it goes. Doesn't get any easier as you get older. I'm going to loop it through, pull it up from the bottom so I can start my thread. It's always good to start it this way first. Show you how smooth the machine is. I've just got a piece of material, some old pants that I didn't fit me anymore, so I've cut them up to use it as test material. This one's pretty quiet, smooth. Does a lot of design stitches, which I like. You have to pull this lever over to the right to release it, and then you can reset it to wherever you want. Right now it's on straight stitch. And if I wanted to get some width to it, it's right here. More length. For the stitches. Always draw it back to the top before you cut the thread off. And a lot of times I like to use the black thread up top and the white thread underneath that. You can see if it's trying to pull the thread through from the other side, which it should just end up meeting in the middle. Shouldn't have to pull it through one side or the other. Helps me to set up the tension on your machine so that it works a lot better on every kind of material. And that's just a pattern stitch here, and then zigzag and a straight stitch, top and bottom, and it works really well. I've tried to set it up so the top's on 2 or 3, and then I dial into the rest of the machine to meet it. I always go through and time my machines, whether they need it or not. I figure it's better to give it the closest possible time that I can so it lasts longer for you, so you don't have to have any major repairs done for a long time. This machine's pretty easy to use. This is the stitch width. These are the patterns, and you can drop your feed dogs here if you want to use real light material and not want to ruin it with the feed dogs. This is stitch length, reverse. Almost every machine nowadays has a built-in buttonhole. It's right on the front here. So if you needed a manual for it, you could probably download it for free. It's national. It's a pretty well-known machine. Pretty common. This one's made in Japan. It's a Model 750. Most of the higher quality machines are made in Japan. It's where they make Nikons and Canons, and most of the smoother machines, all metal machines, are made in Japan. Most of them nowadays are made in Taiwan or China. A few in Great Britain. Japan's always been top of the line in anything they build, and especially sewing machines. So this is a national. You enjoy it. I'm going to end the video so I don't have to download it. It's kind of late already as it is. So this is these are a pack of needles that I'm going to provide with this machine, and I'll throw in 3, let's say 4 bobbins, brand new bobbins, 15 class bobbins go on the bottom. This is how you get to it right here. This machine's quite heavy, heavier than the case, so you got to kind of hold on to the bottom of the case when you lift it up. It says machine number FZ200731 is the serial number. This is the bobbin case in the bottom. That's how you remove it. You just kind of pull out on the lever, and it locks the spool inside of it so that you can remove it easily. Same when you're going to put it back in. When you lay the thread in there, a lot of people don't know this, but it should lay in so that it backs itself into the groove. The groove on the bobbin case is always slanted in one direction or another. So in this case, you're going to lay it in clockwise, coming off the top, so that it backs its way in. Doesn't try to ride out while you're using it. There's a little slot in the very top of the race, the bobbin race, that hang on your bobbin case. Always has to line up with that, or it won't lock in place. And that's all. It comes with a nice case. You should get 15-20 years out of this machine without anything major, depending on how much you sew. You're probably, if you never put this thing away and it's always running, then you probably want to get it cleaned like every 6 months and oil it every year. Okay, thank you. Buy it, it's a good deal.